Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are making some delicious homemade arugula pesto. And after that I show you a quick, easy and simple pasta dish made with the homemade pesto and tomatoes. Pesto can be made of many herbs. The most common are basil, wild garlic and arugula. For our arugula pesto we need 2 handsful of fresh arugula. Then we need Parmigiano, pine nuts, salt, pepper, garlic and a high quality extra virgin olive oil. I can't stress that enough, because the olive oil is a main ingredient, and if the olive oil tastes bitter or anything like that, then your pesto unfortunately is gonna taste the same. So onto the pan. The roasting happens to be very quickly, so you shouldn't leave the pan alone. I do that on full heat, and as soon as I see that the first pine nuts turn golden brown, I turn off the heat and I just let them roast in the hot pan a couple of seconds more. So now they got their nice golden brownish color, and I take them out to let them cool down. If you want to make this pesto vegan, you can replace the Parmigiano with a Parmigiano substitute. I cut the arugula into 1-inch pieces just to make it easier for the hand blender to get through. The same goes for the jar. The hand blender works better if the jar is tight and tall. So then I add the olive oil and I can start blending. By the way, I divided the arugula in 2 parts because before the blending the volume was just too big for the jar, and now after it shrunk down to a couple of tablespoons. So now I add salt, pepper, garlic and the pine nuts, and I start blending again. So now I add the last ingredients, the Parmigiano, and I mix it in briefly with a spoon. So for our pasta dish, we need pasta. I chose the butterfly shaped, which is called farfalle. We need some tomatoes. I still have some pine nuts here. Then we need some Parmigiano and of course our homemade pesto. Pasta water should always be well salted. The ratio is 1 tablespoon of salt per 1000 milliliter of water. In the meantime, I cutted the cherry tomatoes in half, and now we go to the pan and fry them briefly in extra virgin olive oil. I fill up the pan with at least 1 cup of this magic pasta water, which is salted and has enough starch in it to make the sauce a bit creamier. And then I let it briefly cook up, and then I shut off the heat to stop the liquid from boiling. The thing is, when you add the pesto now while the water is still boiling, the pesto unfortunately will lose its beautiful green color. That's why I wait 1 or 2 minutes max before I add the pesto. For this recipe, which is for 2 persons, I used 2 big tablespoons of pesto. So then I put in my pasta, then I give it a good shake and a good stir so that everything is well mixed together. We decorate with some roasted pine nuts and Parmigiano, and et voila! Our dish is done. The leftover pesto gets filled in a jar and I cover it entirely with olive oil. When you close the lid and put it in a fridge, you can keep it fresh for several weeks. This way you can use it for so many more delicious dishes. So that's it for today, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know what kind of pesto recipe is your favorite. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe for more videos and don't forget to click on the bell to not miss out on the next one. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.